I watched the story as told by a young lady of a woman, a female lawyer who was killed by her husband after the several decades of domestic violence. It taught me something. Going through the four walls of a school does not mean you're educated. Going through the four walls of a school does not mean that you're mentally emancipated. You could be a slave in your mentality. Your mind could be enslaved. According to this young lady, because I don't know the person, the victim, according to the person who was telling the story, she was attending a church. Any church that will encourage a woman who is being abused to stay there and get killed, that is not what God sent you to do. I'm a child of God. I worship God too. God did not send anybody to go and be killed. God will never consent for any of his daughters to be killed by any son of the devil. If you are an earthly father, you will protect your daughter if she's been violated. How much more our heavenly Father who is in heaven? God that I know will never ask any woman to stay in her husband's house and be abused and get killed in the process. That is not God. You heard wrong. Yeah, and I'm declaring it openly. God will never do that. It is man-made. And I can bet that the man is also attending that church. And the patriarchal leadership of that church encouraged that woman to stay there and be killed. Do you think there's marriage in heaven? There's no marriage in heaven. Do you think God is going to judge you based on you got married? Did you submit to your husband? Did you love your wife? You had children. Did you train your children? He's not going to ask you, if you don't get married on earth, you will still make heaven. If you don't go to heaven married, you will still make heaven. That is not part of what God is judging you. There's no marriage in heaven. There's no husband or wife in heaven. So stop encouraging women who are being abused to stay there and get killed. That is demonic. That is demonic. Let them get separated from that person before they get killed. And then we'll think of the next thing to do. There is something called separation. It must not be divorced at first sight. That is what people are scared of. Let them be separated first. Let that woman be alive first. That person where they're alive, they marry. Dead people don't marry. Dead people don't stay married. You've got to be kidding me. When will you people learn? Stop encouraging women to be killed in their husbands' houses in the name of marriage.